Okay, hello Alice. So it's been a minute since I've done a reaction video for Atlas. Obviously the last one I did was for the Somtan MV, right? But obviously as a lot has happened since then. Obviously, at this point, since it's already 2026, Mon is no longer in the group. He has left to, pursue individual endeavors. But I did want to go ahead and watch her. My friend was telling me that she wanted me to see their dance performance or of Stay or Leave, which is like the last single they did for the year and last single of them together as a group, like OT7, right? But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and watch their special stage or special performance, and then also the dance performance, because that's the video she wanted me to watch originally. And yeah, I just want to catch up on anything that I missed, which is, I think it's just this song so far, right? But yeah, we're just gonna watch. Oh! Okay. Okay, budget. Ooh, nice, looks good though. The lyrics of this song, like, it's interesting how they came back to doing this type of sound of vibe. Ooh! Okay. Because, they did, like, ballads, and then they did Something, which is, like, fun vibes compared to like, reminisce, or be similar to, like, Mangosteen, right? And then now they're doing this. And now they did this part, this, like, vibe. Ooh! I'm sure they put Mon in the center a lot because, like, this is for their anniversary too, that they performed this. Oh. Okay. I like that song though. It kind of reminds me a little bit of not Bet, but kind of what's it called? Ooh, a little bit, not really, but a little bit, like the similar kind of like the, at least like the lyrics in the way, like the message of the song, right? Because it's kind of like, oh, like kind of like the cheap like flirting with someone, which is like makes sense because it's for like the fans. It's like a special performance for their, I think it was their anniversary. I think they're like their 4th year anniversary, something like that. But we're gonna move on to the dance practice, y'all. Or the dance performance. Oh, come on, Erwin. I think I'm. Okay, I think I like these outfits a little bit more. Ah! That move was crazy, like. Like they're hitting on someone, right? Hey! Dad! Hey. It's giving me that, like, woo, Jet, okay, with the eye contact. Oh. Oh. It's giving me like that 2000s like kind of like vibe, like R&B vibe a little bit. Not R&B, but like, you know what I mean? Also, I just realized that everyone has black hair. I am curious to see like who will end up like taking over Mun's parts, you know? Once he's, I guess maybe they'll be split up between Erwin and Tad, unless someone other than the member gets it. Ooh. But I do like that they all like have their like natural like hair color, kind of like representing like, oh, maybe when they first started out together as a group. Ooh, I like how they're hitting the beats too. Ooh. Oh, okay. Definitely, I like this outfit a lot more than their purple outfit for the anniversary concert that they did. But in terms of like, I think this is more like the vibe for the song, cause it's like that kind of like that bad boy like vibe of like, you know, if you're going to like a bar and like someone's like trying to pick you up, you know what I mean? That makes sense. Like to like have a one night stand, if that makes sense. Like it's giving me that like vibe with like the dark hair, the dark makeup, like the essentially what is it, leather that everyone's wearing. Everyone's like wearing some kind of like leather jacket or kind of like, yeah, a lot of like leather. So the vibe makes sense. I think I said it's, you kind of from the past couple of singles minus the ballads, right? It's, you can definitely see how they kind of like are doing a little bit more mature like concepts, especially like starting with like ooh, like that one was a lot like very much like an attack. I was like, oh my god, like coming like from the first few songs or the first few MVs that I had seen like on my own time for the most part, because I got into them whenever I mentioned it before in my other videos that for them that I got into them when I went to Thailand, because we went to the Cat Expo festival in 2024, like and they were one of the performers on that day that we went. So I was like, oh, like, and then I got into them from that, and then obviously like from them doing the Your Sky OST, and they had done the Step by Step OST as well. So I was like, oh, like got me more curious into listening to their music. And obviously we know that like they've done cutesy for the most part, like beginning wise, but they also did like, well, Repeat was not really like cutesy, but you know they kind of have had like their different types of like genres that they have explored, and like you could definitely see how like growth wise how much like more like I said, they're trying to be, I guess, becoming a little bit more mature when it comes to like their topics of their songs, but still every now and then they like to do more meaningful with like I said, they're more ballady songs, or they're more like emotional songs, but also like the cutesy or fun like kind of vibes with like somtan and all that. So I love that they're not like forgetting to, you know, explore a little bit and not stay within one realm of like a genre. But yeah, sadly, like I said, sadly, like obviously Mun is not gonna be, has already left the group, so I do wish him luck with whatever he ends up pursuing, because I don't know if he's gonna be, you know, maybe like focusing like on like academics, or you know, or if he's gonna, you know, focus on like something else that maybe he couldn't do with being in Atlas. I don't know what I wish him luck with that. But I will, like I said, I'm wondering well how the boys are gonna fare. Like obviously I don't think it'll be like, obviously if you're a stan of him, you'll definitely feel like the absence of like his presence, because he was one of the rapper line, right? But I feel like Tad and Erwin will be fine like if they end up taking over parts of his like whatever parts he had, unless someone else, one of the other members, end up taking over, which I'll be very surprised. I would kind of want to see like how they end up reworking everything as far as like the choreo, like performance, like I said, the rapping and who gets what, or his singing lines as well. So I would have to watch like a stage like now that he's, you know, gone. And yeah, but like I said, it is kind of sad. If you were really like super into like, you know, him as one of the members, and also like if you started off with them like with them as like a whole OT7, right? And now it's like OT6 at this point. I mean, always they'll always be OT7, right? But you know what I mean? Now they're gonna be like 6 going moving forward. So, you know, sometimes that does affect like the rest of the group, especially like in terms of like energy, in terms of like performance, because you know it has to like everything has to get reworked, right? But anyways, I really did enjoy it though. Like I said, it's been a minute since I watched the Atlas video, and I like I said, definitely like I do enjoy their cutesy songs or their fun songs, like the silly ones or the ballady ones. But I do really l- like I do know them more for their performances and like their dancing and like their rapping and like these more hard hitting songs. So it's definitely more up my alley for sure. So I'm curious to see what they end up dropping for the rest, like what other songs they end up dropping during the year, and I will be checking those out once they do. But I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.